Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. We're off to a flying start.
I wonder, when you film, I can hear you from like, I could be on cars like, hello everyone, like that's how that would be.
Rude!
No, it's fine, it's good. You want to be loud, you don't want to be quiet.
Rude. And that's rude, but whatever.
No, it's not rude.
I can hear you at 4 AM clanging around in the kitchen, cooking.
Okay, to be fair, yeah.
Yeah.
I made a grilled cheese the other day.
Right. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back for another YouTube video. Today I've got a little guest on the channel.
Hi
this
guys.
is Liv. She is my sister. You would have seen her actually on Sunday's video because she was in my boohoo haul. And I was going to do this advice video on my own. And then I was kind of like, I feel like it's more fun with someone else.
Yeah.
Because you get more of a difference of opinions. And we are, so by the way, this is my sister. Just
Hi.
for anyone that was wondering, because we don't look anything alike. But we have a difference of
We do. We have quite very strong differences, I feel.
Yeah, and I feel like these questions obviously are about people's personal lives and like relationships and boys and like advice and all of that. So we will offer probably different responses to the questions, which I feel like is maybe quite good for some of you guys. I am going to pop a link in the description box to Liv's Instagram as well as mine if you want to go check us out. Also, please don't forget to subscribe if you are new to my channel. Hello everyone. And turn the bell on if you want to be notified when I upload on this channel. I asked you guys some questions on Instagram. We've got loads. Let's just dive on in. We're also having a G&T for anyone that's wondering. It's less of a G&T.
Didn't have any ice, so we've got these.
It's less of a G&T
water-filled hearts.
and more just like a gin. Like there's no tonic in mine.
I mean you were putting quite a lot of gin in there, so.
Is yours not a lot of gin?
I mean we've got gin, we've also got some gin liqueur. And then we've got the splash
It's got
tonic.
a very like... But hey,
it's quite ginny. Gosh, I thought that was like neck rolls, but then I realised it was my necklace.
No, just literally
I was like,
something come out of my nose.
oh, that's disgusting.
Have you always got along with partners' parents? Any issues with them, etc.?
I mean, I've only had one like long-term
relationship
thing where we've met
the parents. Same.
And it was like, yeah, it was fine.
There's no dramas.
No, there weren't any dramas.
I think that's really awkward if there is.
Yeah, I think it's very awkward.
Very difficult.
Because I think your family's opinion
is very important.
Yeah, so important.
So,
wait, so was she asking have we? Or like,
well, I think she was just asking us for, like, about, because some of these questions are about us and some of them are about other people. What is the worst date you've ever been on? Oh God, I've got one. I've got two.
I'm not gonna lie, I haven't been on that many
bad dates.
I haven't even been on that many dates. Like I've only
been on a handful. I've not been on that many. Worst date I've been on, I went on one date where we ended up in a nightclub with all of the person's friends at 3 o'clock in the morning. Which wasn't a bad date. It wasn't a bad date, it's just, I don't feel like that's great for a first date.
Yeah.
That's more of a like friendship, like, oh, this is banter rather than like a, oh, there's a romantic.
Yeah. To be fair, one of the first dates I ever on was just very awkward. Like it was very awkward. Very, very awkward. But like, awkward silences. But that, I feel like that's kind of normal. Like I haven't got any like shocking, like
scandalous dates.
Yeah.
One of my more recent ones was probably not the best.
Oh.
We went out for dinner. Not the date wasn't bad. The atmosphere just kind of went from up here to kind of like, you know, when you pop a balloon and it just goes bang and crashes on the ground. That is basically what happened.
Oh no.
Yeah, it's awful actually.
To be fair, no, I've never had like a disastrous like. I get quite awkward though. I feel like I would make it quite awkward at first.
Oh my God, I had one date where I left my wallet. With my card, my ID, all my money, I had nothing. So I was turning up to a second date with no money. So as soon as I met the person, I was like, I'm so sorry, I've not got my purse, which sorry, does look like you're lying.
Yeah.
And I literally was having a breakdown. So I managed to find a NatWest bank where you can like get cash out with the app.
Oh yeah, no,
so I got like
I've
loads
done
of
that
cash.
before,
So I was like, right, it's fine, but it was quite stressful. This is quite a long one, so I'm going to read you the whole thing. How do I get over someone I was seeing briefly, in brackets, a while ago? He was seeing someone else at the same time as me, as I found out after he ended it with me for a stupid reason. They are now in a relationship for a year.
Ooh.
But he messaged me a few weeks ago wanting to see me, then blocked me because he couldn't give in to temptation. What do I do?
Oh God. Well, firstly, he needs to get in the bin.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
I didn't know what we were going to say, in the bed.
No.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, that's rude. That
is so rude. That is. Because he was seeing someone else at the same time as you, and he obviously went out with her, which is fine. Like, okay, whatever. That's the way the world works. But then to come back on the scene and be like, oh,
yeah,
hi.
that's so rude. And that's playing around with your feelings, because he knows that, you know,
you're still available maybe for him because you still have feelings for him.
Yeah. So, sorry, but I would just say...
Would you say anything, or would you just block?
What was it he said again? Did he...
So he messaged her a few weeks ago wanting to see her, but then he blocked her because he couldn't give in to temptation.
Okay, I would not even bother replying. I literally wouldn't even give him the satisfaction of replying.
Yeah.
Personally.
I know what you mean.
But I know it is difficult when you...
have feelings for someone.
Yeah.
That's wrong though, because he's stringing you along. Like, he knows you're still there, and he's kind of like,
wait, is he still with this other girl?
Yeah.
What the hell then?
Yeah, what is he doing?
Like, sorry, but she's gonna...
But I wouldn't tell her that he messaged
No,
you.
no,
Because you're just getting involved in, like, that's just creating drama for yourself. I agree with you. Leave that in the past.
But I just think...
shut the door, the past is in the past.
Just try and just move on from that, because he sounds like...
That was a year ago now. You need to, like, you should be on to, well, tell him that you are on to bigger and better things, even if you're not fake it till you make it. Thoughts on getting back with someone who's cheated on you more than once?
See, I would personally say...
Yes.
No.
Oh.
I think
there's one.
No, I wouldn't get back with them.
There's someone cheating on someone
I'd say once. Yeah, I think there's two types of cheaters. I think one person makes a mistake.
Yeah.
And it is a mistake. But then I think there are like serial cheaters who cheat all the time.
So do I. And
I feel like if they've cheated more than once, he's probably
gonna do it again. I also think it's not even about the fact they've cheated, it's about how you now feel. Once the trust is broken in a relationship, when people say that once the trust is broken, you're never gonna get it back. No, it is actually so true. Yeah. Because they could cheat on you like once and really regret it, but if you can't get over it, then you will hold that above their head.
Paranoid, like what?
And then every argument you've got like the top trump card, because you're always gonna come out and say, well, you cheated on me back in 2003. Do you know what I mean?
I agree. I fully agree. I think once, sometimes like
once, twice.
I'm kind of like, give them one chance, but no more than that.
Yeah. I wish I could be like that. I'm just like, no chances, no chances.
No, well, it depends. I feel like it depends on the scale.
I always think it depends as well. If they like ring you up, say they got with someone in a club, and then they rang up and they're like, oh, I'm drunk, I've fucked up, I got with this girl, da 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 da. Okay, if they've been having an affair, like seeing a girl consistently for like weeks behind your back, like sleeping with them, going on dates with them while they've been with you. Yeah. There's a difference there 100%, on the scale of cheating. I also 100%. Think there are other things that aren't cheating that aren't necessarily like, sexual. Yeah, no,
I fully agree. Like this whole micro cheating.
I agree
like,
with that.
I think if your boyfriend or whatever is messaging someone for like weeks, like that, there's more thought into that.
I agree.
Than there is into
maybe accidentally getting drunk and having a kiss.
Not that it was an accident, I feel like you still kind of know what you're doing a little bit, but I feel like I'd be more annoyed at the messaging.
Because one of them is more of a betrayal, I think.
Yeah. You're more thinking of, like, you're more...
I know. It's like a longer thing, isn't it? Someone has asked, my boyfriend likes lots of other girls' pictures on Instagram and is always very secretive with his phone. Okay. Well, I feel like there's two parts to this. First part is the liking girls' pictures on Instagram. I get asked this question all the time.
It's fine, to be honest.
I think it's fine as well.
I think it's fine.
Doesn't mean they're actually doing anything. They're just liking a picture on Instagram. Yeah. Especially if it's like a famous person.
I understand. It's a bit.
You're not gonna be like, yeah.
Like sometimes when you're scrolling and you see liked by, and it's literally, you know.
Yeah, someone you like, and also if the person's half naked.
Yeah.
Like they're in a bikini or they're in their bra.
I'd be a little bit like, but it wouldn't be like a deal
breaker. Same. The secretive with the phone, that would be more of a highly suspicious thing.
That would be strange. That would be very strange.
Yeah, that would be quite strange.
But it depends what kind of, some people are just quite private, I guess. They don't want all that.
Yeah, I'm quite like that actually. I
wouldn't want someone, even sometimes when someone takes my phone, I get a bit, not that there's anything to hide, but I'm just a bit like,
well, there's messages with your family, it's, so it depends. That's quite circumstantial. I feel like we need more info on the situation to pass judgment. How to deal with being ghosted. Because you can't deal with it.
You really can't.
I've been ghosted before. And I didn't think it was a real thing. Like, all my friends were like, oh my god, like, he just ghosted me. And I was like, what? Like, surely that's not a thing. Someone can't just be messaging you, and then just disappear, like, literally completely disappear. That's so rude. That doesn't exist.
That's fully rude.
I had that happen to me.
I'm not gonna lie, that's so rude.
While I was in a foreign country.
I would fully just be like, just let me know, I don't care.
Well, I was like, hello? Question. I was at first like, when my message is sending.
It's just disrespectful.
It is disrespectful.
But then I'm also just kind of like...
It depends on how far the relationship's gone.
I think unless someone's actually asked you, unless you've made that, you know where you are, where you stand with someone, you're single and you can kind of do what you want. I feel like if you put all your eggs in one basket... I do agree, but you don't want to self-sabotage though. You don't want to have that mentality all the time, and then you end up being like, oh, well, you never formally asked me, so and now I've ended up ruining something good because I was willy-nilly just doing what I wanted. But then I think you didn't know where you stood then. Do you know what I mean? If you like someone enough, then you would have respect for them to not mug them off though anyway. Yeah, but is it mugging them off if you haven't set your boundaries? Right, so say I was seeing a guy and I'd been seeing him for like 6 weeks and we were pretty much a couple, and then he went and got with another girl. You disrespected me. That's disrespectful. You should know you like me enough at that stage. It is disrespectful, but then for you to get annoyed... No, I'm sorry. I just wouldn't get annoyed. I wouldn't speak to them ever again. Yeah, no, I do get what you're saying. Because you know when you like someone, all this silly like games and all this. Sorry, you know when you like someone, you want to ask them out. You want them to be your guy. It shouldn't be a whole drama. Do you not think? Yeah. How to deal with being ghosted? Just move on. Move on. Block them, like, as in, because they'll come back. Fully. But when they come back, you need to not. You need to spray the weed killer. Literally. Yeah. Shh. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? Because they're only coming back for their own self-esteem and their own satisfaction to see if you're still there. Yeah. They're not coming back. Sorry, but they're not coming back to see. I agree. Yeah, you are. I imagine. They're just coming back. Someone has asked, this is a little bit similar maybe to the thing we just touched on with the ghosting. An ex is coming back in the DMs. Is this just because of boredom from isolation? I'm having a lot of sharks in the tank right now. What? Is that a phrase? What the fuck? Like, I'm the bait. You know what I mean? I mean, I would because of isolation, I'm having so many old flames coming back. Oh, really? That's the analogy I tried to make. Oh, did you not understand? Really? Loads. Okay. And which I find weird because like, I'm not going to see you, so why are you... Yeah. What? They're obviously just bored. They're bored. I don't think every single person that messages you though during this time is just bored. Let's just put that out there. Yeah. Some people might use this time because they're really shy in case they do bump into you. They know they're probably not going to see you for like 4 weeks, so they've got the balls up to maybe message you because they're like, oh my god, it's fine, I can't bump into them, I can't see them. Yeah. You kind of have to weigh it up. Yeah. Because this person's asking us. But then I feel like it depends when you broke up. Like, it depends... what the message is that they've sent. Are they saying like, oh, I wouldn't... Like, so if you broke up like a week ago, or like if you... broke up like a year ago. Quite a good one. Would you say talking to a guy if his online chat is weak, but you get on good in person? Yes, 100%. 100%. I think most people that aren't that good on text are actually quite great fun in person. Yeah, I completely agree. Yeah. And I always think you're going to be spending more time together in person. Like, eventually, if it goes somewhere. Thing, so. Yeah, I definitely wouldn't. That wouldn't be a deal breaker for me. More of a deal breaker would be if I get on with them online and then I met them in person and I was like, this is not a vibe. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? How to deal with the ick / losing attraction towards your boyfriend of 3 years. Right. This is hard. Right. This is a difficult one. Because I think, and this sounds really quite savage, tell me your thoughts, once you get that ick... Oh, I was literally just about to say what we were going to say. Once you have it, it's like... And it just comes out of nowhere, it just falls out of the sky onto your lap. It literally falls out of the sky. And you're like, I've got it. It literally falls out of the sky. And it's so sad because you don't want to... upset the other person. But sometimes you need to put like, you need to put yourself
This is really difficult, because I think maybe you can do things to kind of bring back maybe a bit more of like how you were at the beginning. Maybe you should, maybe you've got a bit too comfortable. Maybe you should still do date nights. Maybe you should make an effort with each other. Maybe that would help this person.
I think you should always think try. Don't as soon as, you know, don't rush into anything. I think try for like a couple months or a month or something.
So do I. But I also think if it continues, don't lie to someone. Don't be in a relationship with someone when you are just not there.
Because you don't want to end up doing something
you will regret. Oh, this is such an awkward one.
You said like it was going to be amazing.
Okay. Ready? Friends are benefits. However, he has feelings and now I don't know how to end it. Help. At least spill the drink.
Okay, well, I would say if it was the other way round, if it was me and I had feelings, I would want the other person to just be honest instead of lead me along.
Very true.
So I think
you've got to be honest.
I think you just have to be honest. But then don't, once you're honest, that's it. You need to cut, like, don't be like,
this is my opinion on the whole friends benefit. I don't think it works.
I always think one person is going to end up.
So do I, catching the feels. Even if they're like, I'm not going to get the feelings, I'm not going to do it.
Yeah.
Sorry, someone is.
Yeah.
It just, I just think it happens that way.
I agree.
Because you only spend a lot of time with someone.
Yeah.
So.
I agree. Like, some people think you can make that kind of thing work, but I
think even if you're both on the same page at the beginning, like, it can escalate and someone isn't. And they're not going to turn around and say, oh, I've got feelings now, I want to stop like doing the whole friends and benefits thing. They're going to carry on because they're having a grand old time.
Like, anyone I know or anything that has happened, there's always been someone who's got feelings.
Yeah, same.
Like, I've never known it just working.
Same.
Friends and benefits. Same. Sorry to say, but that's just my...
It's quite a long one, so I feel like we should answer it because obviously this person wants it answered. My boyfriend and I broke up in December. I'm still finding myself so heartbroken about it. I know I can talk to my friends, they're great, but I feel like it's been so long and I don't want them to think, God, she's still so obsessed with him, you know? We've been unhappy for maybe 2 months before he ended it with me, but essentially he broke it off because he knew I wouldn't even... Oh, he knew I wouldn't break it off. Like, he ended it because he knew she wouldn't end it. We moved to uni together, we were living together, and to be honest, I think it was all too much too soon, and it put such a strain on us. Obviously, we broke up for a reason, and things did get a little nasty in the end. We had officially broken up, but we were still sleeping together. That's that face I was doing earlier. Face. Yeah. Spending every single day together, etc. Like nothing had changed, because I think neither of us wanted to accept it was for the best. I think neither of us wanted to accept that it was for the best. But during that time, I found out, oh gosh, this is really taking a turn.
Oh no.
I found out that he slept with another girl and then continued to sleep with me, brackets, in the same bed. That's clearly bothered her. And because he probably didn't change the sheets because he's a boy. And didn't tell me for a while. Obviously that broke my heart, but I can't help but think it was a toxic situation for us both and that we actually could have had a really good relationship if we went about it a different way. Is that silly? What do I do? He has blocked me on everything, but we matched on Tinder. Such a long story and feeling so lost and sad. Oh, this is a twist and turns in this one. Obviously we don't know you, so we don't know the whole story.
And also I think boys deal with breakups sometimes in a different way, where they go and like...
I think I agree with her points about the fact they did too much too soon. They moved too quickly too soon. So moving in together, being at the same uni, like sometimes at that age that is too much.
Yeah.
You're trying to have fun with your girlfriends and go out and you live in the same house as your boyfriend. Like I just don't. I do think space from your boyfriend.
I think you need your own kind of lives.
So do I.
I think otherwise it can get.
So I appreciate that's probably why it went wrong. I think more of the betrayal and the fact that things have got is almost what's happened after the breakup. Like if they'd broken up, they maybe could have got back together again in like 4 months or 6 months.
Yeah.
Whereas now, because all this stuff has happened, that's going to make it a lot more difficult.
A bit more messy.
I also think, this sounds really awful, but do you agree? Sometimes people come into your life for like a certain amount of time and then they're not meant to be there. Doesn't mean you don't have feelings for them, doesn't mean you don't respect them and think all these great things, but they're not like a lifelong partner. They're like a momentary little lesson.
I get what you're saying. And if it ended, it obviously ended for
a reason.
I don't know. But then I don't know why he... Did she say why?
I think what's awful is the blocking her and then matching her on Tinder. Mixed signals. Mixed signals.
Yeah. But a lot of times I think people do that for their own... Like, they want to see if you're still there kind of thing. So you don't know.
Because if he genuinely saw that you matched on Tinder and then thought, oh, she's actually still into me, he could have reached out, he could have messaged you.
Yeah. When you start sleeping together or whatever, after you've broken up, that gets very messy.
Yeah. And I think that is disrespectful, to be with someone for a really long time, for them to sleep with you after you split up, and then for them to go and be with somebody else, and you to find out. It is just rude. Have some respect for me.
Yeah.
Have a little bit of, like, all the relationship that we had. Have some respect for that. Quite a difficult one. I think it almost sounds like this person needs to mature a little bit.
Yeah, I agree.
Which, honey, I feel like that can take a while with some boys.
Oops. Yeah.
Why did we just brush
feet? I just the camera moved.
Oh, but, okay.
No, I agree. Have you ever used online dating, and if not, why?
I've never used it. Have you ever used it?
I have, yeah.
Right, and have you met someone through it?
No.
Right.
But
that's why I haven't used it.
Yeah. Like, I feel like, I feel like if it was the last thing, if like it was your last option, online dating, you still wouldn't use it. I feel like.
So true.
Whereas, I feel like
if you were me, 24, single for 3 years, not dating anyone, no action, like, just boring life.
There are, sorry, your battery's flashing.
I've got another one.
I feel like so many people do meet people on that. Like, I've had friends at uni that have used it and stuff.
I just don't think I'm brave enough. I've lost that bravery in me. About 2 years ago, I had a bit more balls. I would go on or I'd go up to someone in a nightclub, or I'd just have a bit more balls about me.
I feel like what have you got to lose a lot of the time? You don't have
I'm like, they're gonna laugh at me. They're gonna tell their friends. They're gonna. Honestly.
Why?
I don't know. I just think that. I'm like, oh, because if they were interested in me, then they would come over and talk to me. Or they would message me. I don't need to be...
What, for online dating?
Online dating, in live dating.
Yeah, but I'm saying online dating, you could meet a great... Like, you don't know until you...
I've tried it. Like, I've gone on Hinge.
Yeah, I was about to say Hinge. I probably feel like Hinge, you can get some normal people on there.
Okay, well, maybe we'll try that after this.
Why, when I tell a guy I like them, do they go weird on me and stop speaking to me? See, this is what I think. Never give your feelings away first. Keep your cards close to your...
No. I totally
keep your cards close.
Maybe you're just saying it too early on. Like, maybe they're not in that headspace, and you're being like, I really like you, I've got feelings for you, and they're like, well, this is too much.
Boys get scared and run away.
You can drip feed that kind of information. You don't need to lay everything on the table. Doesn't mean you don't lay anything, but there's a healthy in between. Where you're like, I'm really enjoying the time we're spending together. That's a good signal. Because if they come back and they're like, yeah, me too, like, I think you're really great. Or if they come back and they're like,
you're a freak. You need to get out.
No, if they come back and they're like, yeah, nice to do something like whilst I'm not at work or something,
I'm in
then you could be a bit like,
you're like, fuck off, man.
Fucking hell. I don't want this person to be scared to express their feelings in the future if they feel like they're always getting knocked back.
Sorry.
No, but I feel sad for this person.
Yeah, I know, that's why I said the question.
Why are you rowing with me?
I'm not rowing, I'm just like, oh no.
Oh my god, you've run to another question, we haven't even answered the other question.
Okay, I've got a good one.
Okay, just ask the other one. Ask the other one. Fucking hell.
It's not funny, I don't know what, no, it's not even funny.
Okay, what is
What is it? It's not even funny. I don't know why I'm laughing. You get nervous going on dates, meeting up with a guy. I think it's normal to get nervous.
So do I. I think if you don't...
good if you get a bit nervous because you know...
You went really angry. You went, it's normal to get nervous. Like, if you didn't get nervous, you're an idiot. If you don't get nervous, I don't know if you've got those like feelings for that person. You've not got the feels. You know? So totally normal. How would you get over that nervousness?
Have a bottle of wine before you go. I'm joking. Just know that they're in the same situation as well. Like, they have every reason to be nervous, like as much as you do. And also, they've asked you out for, or you're going out for a date, so they must want to be, you know, get to know you. Yeah. Don't think like, oh my gosh, they're not interested. Yeah. No, you're there together to enjoy one another's company. Oh, lovely. That is it. That is it for the Q&A, the advice, relationship, boys, love, all of that, cheating. Hopefully we did answer. Cheating. Well, that was some of the questions are about that. Yeah. Hopefully we answered most of your questions. I know there are a few that we missed, but they kind of overlapped other people's questions. So if we didn't answer your specific one, hopefully we gave you like a roundabout answer. Please let me know if you enjoyed this in the description, and not in the description box. I'm in had a bit too much. I'm in the description box. You're in the description box. I'm in there, not you. Not the not the people watching. They can't get in there. That's my area. Let us know in the comments if you liked this video. Did you enjoy this style of video? Sorry, Nick. Ah. Everyone, let's go. Right. Hopefully we got through most of your questions. I know there are a few that we didn't answer, but hopefully we kind of... Hopefully you guys did all enjoy today's video and my little special guest that we had. We'll see you all in the next one. Let us know if you want us to do this again. Should we do it again? Because we might. Yeah, I'll do it again. Yeah. Did you have fun? Yeah, I did have fun. Yeah, that's good. You gave quite good advice, actually. I was quite surprised. Thank you. Really? No offense. What advice did you think I was gonna give? I don't know. You gave like really like, you were really like thoughtful and really like, you know. With the advice. I'm quite a thoughtful person, actually. Thanks so much for watching, and we will see you in the next one. Our heads are moving off our necks for some weird reason, like those swivelly dog things in the back of a cab. Right. Bubble heads. Bye.